So in this lesson I'm going to be going over basic pronouns and basic conjugations, which we do in English, but they always have a pronoun attached to them, so we don't really notice that too much. So, to start off, we have alt. Just remember, this is an exception. When W has a consonant after it, it usually doesn't make a sound. I just did that to make the word look cool. This is the only exception you're gonna find in the pronouns, but like normally it would be spelled like this. So you have it. Alt is a. So if you say I am, it would be tiere, right? Tiere is the verb for to be, by the way. So this is I am, right? Crep o me. I'll get into this at the end of the lesson, but crep is you, right? So if you say you are, it would be tiere. Rea, dea, wef, vef. So he, she, it, they. This is a gender unstated pronoun. Vef itself, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Whatever. So vef itself just means person. It doesn't mean they. It's just an unstated pronoun when, like, you don't know. Like, you don't say that person. You just say person dropped their wallet or whatever, right? So, but if you have, let's just say it for this, right? With, so it would, like, it is tiere, right? All of those, like, singular ones are singular vowels, right? Think about it like that. You're only going to have one letter at the end of it if you're talking about one person. I think that's a pretty good way to remember, and I just thought about that. So, gi means we. And that is tieride, which is a funny word to say. Not gonna lie. Krepse doesn't exist in English. So, krepse means like y'all, or you guys, or you two. However, in this language, you don't have to specify a number. If you say krepse, it usually means like you're talking to you, but you plural, right? Like, if you say like you two, it would be like krepse twin, you two. A krepse always denotes you're talking to, directly to a person who is you, but it's more than one person. But that is always going to be tieran. Let's remember that O right there. Un. Viffalau, which is the funny word, and I think it's actually hilarious. Viffalau is literally person, group. So, yeah, it means they. And when you have that, you're always going to have atne at the end of it. Isten is yigaren. Now, in English, we do this right here. We put this at the end of the verb. But in this language, it's different. I just made sure it sounded really cool, and it was a little bit close. So, tieristen is being. Not as in, oh, you are a being. Like, no, like, you are being cool. Yeah, when you have a garen, you usually use a verb before it, right? So, example of this, let's have you are doing something, right? I'll be tiere urfesisten. It's a mouthful to say, I know. You are doing sonvan. Something. Right? Yeah, that's not too hard. One thing that's cool about this language is that let's use Spanish as an example, right? So, hablar is to speak. Actually, let's use, no, that's good, because that's pretty base there. So, hablar, right? In Spanish, you have your AR, IR, ER at the end of your words to denote that that's the thing that's going to be changed when it's conjugated, right? So if you say I speak, it would be hablo, right? But infinitive, it's hablar, right? So, like, this part is your stem, and the AR is the one that gets changed. So, let's use the verb for to speak in my language. Klater, right? If you were to say, I speak, it wouldn't be like hablo up here. It would just be klater, which, one thing to remember is that when you see, when you see this at the end of a word, it's going to be pronounced as right? So it's klater. But if it's conjugated, that R is flat now, so it's klatra, right? Klatra. It's pronounced completely normally when it's conjugated or it has something after the right? Just because it works more. So yeah, that's pretty simple. The stem is also the infinitive, so you just stick a letter onto the verb and it means something else now, right? Now, in English, I just want to explain this because I hate English with a passion. Our conjugations are weird. So we have I am, you are, it is, and every other pronoun is also are, right? So if you just say are, right, what are you talking about? Are you talking about you, or y'all, or they, or we? Like, who are you talking about? When you say am, like, obviously you're talking about, I, but that doesn't make any sense and it sounds stupid. So, yeah, we put pronouns before everything, which is special in its own right, but also a little bit dumb. Like, a lot of Germanic languages do it as well, but we're a bit more dumb with it. So, yeah, but just remember these. It's not too difficult. You literally just stick something onto the verb you see, and then it's like, whoa, that means I am. Because you don't have to put the pronoun before it. Like, it doesn't need to be tierate, dogo, right? It doesn't need to be I am cool. No, I am is already this part. You don't have to put the pronoun on. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Like, at the end of this verb will always mean I am. I mean, there are some cases where you will have to use the pronoun, but when it's basic pronouns like this, you don't have to. So, yeah, just like practice these, get used to them, because it's not something we have in English. So, yep, that's all I have. Oh, right, I was going to go over ome. So, ome, right, this was literally made to make this sentence sound better. Caseta ome, which is I hate you. Because caseta crepe doesn't sound that cool. But you know what does sound cool? Ome, right? And so this gave me an idea. I might change this later on, or I might just not do it. I might make, like, different pronouns for different modes of speaking. I don't know. Like, maybe all these pronouns can just be the normal ones, and then I can have, like, a separate one that is just, like, like, when you say, like, when you want to say, like, fuck you or something, you don't say, like, fuck crap. You would say, fuck oh man, or something like that. But, that's not set in stone, but I just really wanted to do that. So, yeah, but they're not too difficult. Just practice them and you'll get used to them, because some of them are pretty funny. Like, let me go over some of my favorite verbs here, right? Ieg is to drink. So, iegatne is they drink. That's pretty cool. Or, let's use a krepse version of one. Let's go like pith right here, right? This means to pee. So if y'all peeing, or if y'all pee, on something, you know, it's piffin. Piffin. It's kind of funny to say. Yeah, but, you know, just take some verbs, put these after them, and there you go. They mean something entirely different. I'm going to go over how to make something future tense and past tense and all that jazz and shit in a later lesson. So don't worry about them right now. I'll make a video on it eventually. But, you know, I'm a bit lazy, so that day might not come. Just remember these. You got it. Also, future tense, past tense and stuff is going to be long videos, so get hyped. Woo!